Welcome to the Chapter 26 clear of my no pay DLC and no RNG drops engage Maddening LTC run. It's the final chapter and 3 reclasses happen to prepare. Kagetsu will be ending the run in Warrior as he no longer needs the flyer mobility and could use the better combat stats. Andreo is a Sage and Mavir is now a Lance Paladin, so he can use the Silver Great Lance. A few forges were done to reach benchmarks, though bringing the steel bow from +3 to +5 was mainly done for fun, as I have a fairly lofty goal I want to complete as well as a substantial amount of ore that I can use to achieve it. To start, Marin is going up one tile so that there's a T-shape for a rescue to grab Kagetsu, Seedal, and Goldberry.
Understood.
I can handle it.
Yes.
With the Alear engraved Silver Axe +1, Kagetsu has enough damage to just one round Sombron. Sombron's damage benchmarks are pretty high and he has good speed as well, especially since no Draconic Hex is being used to debuff him. Therefore, Kagetsu was given Chapter 22 Speed Wing, and the Silver Axe can only weigh him down by 1 to still double Sombron. Seedal's going to the right of Kagetsu because I don't need him in the Goddess Dance. Additionally, he needs to be on that tile so that all my units will be in the correct positions at the start of the second phase.
I am prepared.
If Kagetsu got hit by both of Sombron's attacks up to this point, Hortensia can Great Sacrifice to heal him here. That's not necessary in my case, and he can just swing again, now with the +4 strength granted by the backup Goddess Dance. Sombron's second phase has him under the protection of a barrier that reduces damage. 4 dark emblems positioned at the 4 corners of the map are fueling this barrier, so they need to be defeated before attacking Sombron. These dark emblems receive effective damage if they're attacked by a character holding the emblem from their world, so while they're strong enemies, their 1-round benchmarks are not necessarily high when attacking with the matching emblem. With a rescue from Ivy, Pandreo could reach the cleanup Duma with an Echo. The reclass to Sage was for the +10% damage granted to Mysticals, as he is a bit short on damage otherwise. Next, Diamond is going to position himself so that Rosado and Bune can be warped by Hortensia. Veld's benchmarks are so low that Rosado at base in Griffin Knight is able to get a health bar exactly with quadruple hit. And with the help of the +50% damage on Ephraim's hit of Twin Strike for Cavalry, and by using a Cavalry effective weapon, Bune at base can one-shot Veld as well. With a Silver Great Lance and Paladin, Mavir has exactly enough attack to one-shot Loptis. He very notably breaks and applies Draconic Hex after this combat. With those statuses on Loptis, Amber with the Ike engraved Steel Row +5 will, next to both Alear and Veyle for their damage buffs, as well as Spur Attack, can one-shot Loptis with an Astra Storm. Amber also inherited Strength +1, got the second set of boots to get +6 damage from Momentum, a Strength Tonic, and +50% damage from Merciless to reach this benchmark. Medias's benchmark while using the Levin Sword +2 with Marth is really low. I believe 7 magic is needed to one-round him if going for a 7-hit Lodestar Rush, so Marin's got this covered with Flying Colors. Kagetsu has nothing fancy going on and just uses the Lucina engraved Tomahawk +2 to defeat the last Dark Emblem. With the barrier down, Veyle's going to attack Sombron to apply Draconic Hex and 1 stack of poison. The 3 damage she deals is the flat plus 3 damage from being next to Alear.
Alright.
Now Alear can engage plus with Veyle and Bond Blast an entire health bar down. It probably isn't much of a surprise that I would try to get Sombron's health bars with Kagetsu at this point, and that's achievable by forging the Leaf Engraved Brave Axe from +1 to +2, inheriting Axe Power 2 after I made sure to not use his SP on Canter, and by being next to Alear. Since Kagetsu survives even if all 3 hits from Sombron land, he doesn't need any particular stat from the Goddess Dance. But since bigger numbers are fun, the +4 strength from a backup is the most appealing option. Therefore Gold Mary's here as the Byleth holder. She didn't get to do much in this playthrough, and since she's a natural backup unit, I deployed her. And with her final dance from Seedall, Kagetsu will finish Sombron. As the battle data scrolls past in the background, I want to say that I appreciate all the support that this run got, and I also want to extend a huge thank you to the Fire Emblem community. It's thanks to the community that this playthrough had references in the first place, and I've learned a great deal and enjoyed the comments from everyone who left their thoughts. This is my first LTC run, and it took some time for me to find my footing in it. I simply went in with some ideas that I felt were going to be effective in an LTC playthrough that I hadn't seen in other runs, so I figured I'll try them out myself. In the early chapters, I quickly realized I didn't enjoy the downtime needed to rig for things like ore and bond rings, so in order to save my own sanity, this particular rule set was born. I have a master document linked in the video description that details everything I did in this run. I can't guarantee that it's 100% accurate or up to date because I made refinements throughout this playthrough that I might have forgotten to change in the document, but if you find any errors, definitely let me know and I'll correct it. I've done this run multiple times with this document's help, so following it should recreate this playthrough. After a break, I'll probably be testing and making a few changes to this run to improve reliability. I believe I end the game with 9 fully reliable chapters, but I would like to get more up there where possible. If I end up with refined clears that have a notable amount of changes, I will likely upload them. Besides for that, I'm not too sure what I'll be doing in the future. I would like to do something else Engage related, as I really enjoy playing the game. Nonetheless, I was primarily playing Ironmans before this LTC run, so I'll have to think more about what else can be done. I'm always open to suggestions too. I think that's all from me. If you have any questions about the run, feel free to ask away and I'll try my best to answer them. Thanks so much for watching.